So, Chinese bikes, love them or hate them? You let me know in the comments below. The thing is, the Chinese bike market has come on so far now, in leaps and bounds, and they're very good at manufacturing, and we handed it to them, whether you like it or not, and we're never going to be able to compete with that now, from wages to the fact that they virtually own everything, the minerals, the steel, you name it, they've got the rights to it. I think that, I do believe the Chinese bike market and the Indian bike market, Royal Enfield, TVS, the big Japanese companies, and even the British companies are going to struggle to compete. Royal Enfield are in a really, really strong place, or in a really strong position. And you know what? That was all down to them bringing their R&D to the UK in 2013, because they stole a lot of Triumph staff from engineers, test riders, designers, you name it. And for Royal Enfield, that was the change. That in turn catapulted Royal Enfield into a different league, because nobody engineers or designs things as good as us. The bonus that Royal Enfield have got is the fact that, yes, all their design, their testing and the engineering is done here, but they build them in India, and that's where they are dominating now, with such a good range of bikes for a good price. And the Chinese are not far behind them. The Chinese now, with the likes of Vosges, CF Moto, they are absolutely knocking it out of the park when it comes to quality and price. Finally, they're giving us the bikes that not only do we desire, but we like the price of. Hence, a brand new dealership is opening up rather than closing down, and that in itself is a good thing. The last time I came to Pidcock's dealership was when it was a Triumph one, which was their new Triumph one, and I came just to sort a couple of problems out with one of their customer bikes, or just to give it a shakedown, see what was going on with it. And I thought that'd be a few years ago now, because it's going to be a busy day today, isn't it, with this weather? Everybody's going to go, let's get out, come on, let's go and see something. We've got some blue sky. I've already seen more bikes today than I've seen all winter. Oh gee, what a gorgeous day to open a new dealership. At least you know you're going to get a fair few people come and say hello. Yeah, speed camera galore down here, look. 1, 2, 3. I would say they've either had a major fatality on this bit of road, or they just like making money, because, oh my god, 3 speed cameras within 500 yards on a 500 yard stretch. 2 on that side, 1 on this side. Unreal. I do love the sound of that engine. Keep contemplating whether I'm going to put a nice set of loud exhausts on, but you know what, the stop pipes just sound so good. I like the Hitchcock shotgun pipes, but at nearly 800 quid, I'm not sure if I could justify it, but aesthetically they do look better than the stock pipes, I will give it that. But the stock pipes give a nice burble, a rocket. Amazing bike that is. I'm officially the first man on the planet, and I know it's not much of an accolade to have, but I'm officially the first man on the planet to get 3 points and a £60 fine on a Rocket 3. In all those miles I did with Triumph, I never got a bloody speeding fine until the 19th of November 2019, and I pretty much took the Rocket out on my birthday after getting a new hip. I got my carbon fibre hip 4 weeks later. That's the first bike I jumped back on. I was having far too much fun to realise there was a speed camera van. It caught me at 34. But there's no traction control on that Rocket, and at the time I was having a lot of fun spinning the back wheel up. But there you go, what can I say? So here we go, the old Pitfords is now Bikers Nottingham. And there's quite a few. Say, you CF Motos, you definitely get a lot for your money. First impressions, the quality looks really good. The way the panels fit, the fastenings. This is a 24 plate. Look at the size of the TFT screen on it. I mean, going by the prices in there, you definitely get a lot for your money. There was a 2021 plate Honda Africa Twin in there. 11,400 quid. You could buy two of these. You can buy two of them for the price of a second-hand Honda. And this is the problem that I think the whole industry is going to have. Well, I've got to say, it has been an amazing morning. There's a lot of people here. Some faces I know, some faces I don't. But what it goes to show is motorcycling definitely ain't dead. Ironically, as an old dealership closes, which was a BMW dealership, now we have a dealership opens that's selling the lower end of the market when it comes to price. So Chinese bikes, Royal Enfield, everything in there that's new is Royal Enfield or Chinese, and the prices are just unbelievable. Unfortunately, there isn't any demos that I can take out today, but they've told me I can come back in the next couple of weeks. We can take a demo out. So that's what I want to do, because they all look very nice, but it's all in the ride. That's what I need to find out. I need to get out there and ride some of these bikes and see what the quality is for the money. Yeah, again, the biking community, just nice to talk to people. Yab about motorcycles, see a few faces that you recognise, talk bikes, look at bikes. Oh, what a better way. Is there a better way to spend a Saturday morning and then crack on and have a nice ride home? Going to go and find some nice twisty lanes. So there we have what used to be a predominant BMW dealership called Pidcock's. Closed down because they went into liquidation, and they couldn't compete in a ever competitive world of motorcycles. A company that predominantly sells Chinese and Royal Enfields, they've opened a new dealership up because, you know what, for them bike sales are booming, and you can see why. You really can. First impressions, a tactile feel for just looking around the bikes and looking how they're put together, from their fastenings to the way the panels sit and the feel of the components that have been used. I gotta say, you definitely get a lot of bike for the money. A yellow Benelli in there that was second hand, done 9,000 miles, but you know what, it looked brand new. Didn't look like a rust bucket, didn't look like it had on hard life. It looked brand new with 9,000 miles on the clock, and I think that says it all. You know, the fact that I could have a look at the second-hand one and see that even after a good stint miles, it was on a 22 plate. So, you know, it's averaged just over 4,500 miles. Year in, year out. I would say all weathers with that sort of mileage. Do you know what? It was still looking good. And yes, I get that. Do you know, that's what these bikes have now got to prove. They've got to prove their second-hand market value and condition. You know what they're going to look like after an owner, a couple of owners. But the fact that you could buy two of those Benellis for the price of an Africa Twin second hand with 10,000 plus miles on it and no accessories, and you could buy two fully loaded bikes for the price of that one with a 3-year warranty on each of them bikes, says it all. And that's the reason they just cannot compete. Yeah, so as ever, thank you very much for joining me today, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. Show us some support, help me grow, and hopefully I'll be able to get some of these bike manufacturers to come on board and give me bikes to review. That would be lovely. But for those that have, thank you very much. Your support is most appreciated, that's for sure. And as ever, never ride faster than your angel can fly. Stay safe out there, stay safe.